Hello, how are you today? My name's Bettina, so glad that you could join me. So I want to share with you a 5-minute practice. It's something that will only take you 5 minutes a day that I pretty much guarantee will change your life. What is it? It's meditation, of course. And now whatever's coming up for you about meditation, I'm not a hippie, it's not my thing, I don't know how to meditate, my mind never stops, I can't do it, I don't have time. All of those things that come up when you think about meditation and all the reasons why you can't do it, I'd like you to quieten those thoughts down for a little bit. Now, if you can't quieten those thoughts down, you probably need meditation even more, because that essentially is what the practice is. Being able to hear our own thoughts and not be involved in them. So being a little bit separate from what's going on in our mind. And then being able to pick and choose which thoughts we really want to listen to, which are helpful to us, and which are not so helpful. If you aren't able to do that, you're living almost under the control of this monkey mind that wants to jump and flip and backflip and go everywhere, and your stress levels increase and increase. And you're listening to this often negative, because we have that inner critic within all of us, this often negative soundtrack that will tell you any number of things. It will bring up fears and doubts when something's important to you, because that little voice likes to keep us safe. But if we want to push and grow and do all the amazing things we want to do in our life, we do need to quieten that voice down a little bit. If you find yourself stressed during the day, you need meditation. If you can never get your thoughts straight, you need meditation. If you feel like you're quite disorganized, you need meditation. If you have no time in your day, you need meditation. If you feel a little bit lost, so not really sure who you are anymore, you need meditation. Shall I keep going? I think we all need at least 5 minutes in our day where we can just stop. And once upon a time, I think we had lots of these breaks in our day because we didn't have television, we didn't have smartphones. Even I remember 10 years ago, without a smartphone, I would sit down and have a cup of coffee without needing to scroll. And now I find myself, it's like when I sit down for a cup of coffee, I must have my phone, and that's my time to look at my phone. And there's not time in my day where I'm just completely quiet and still, unless I make it. So meditation doesn't have to look like this. It can look like you going for a walk by yourself, without a phone, without anything to listen to, and just being aware of your breath and your footsteps. That can be your meditation. Also, I'd like to add to that, you should, whilst you're walking, try not to get lost on that little journey of thoughts that your mind wants to take you on. See if you can quieten them down and really just focus on the movement. Your meditation might look like when you have a cup of tea, sitting by yourself in the sun and just having a cup of tea, not doing anything else, not thinking of anything else, just enjoying every sip. Your meditation might be a yoga practice. Whilst you're moving through, you're staying with the breath and keeping the thoughts present. That could be, if that's all you have time for, your meditation practice. If you'd like to get into more of the traditional, I sit and I close my eyes and I'm still, then that's what I'd like to take you through and introduce you maybe through today. So we are just going to sit for 5 minutes. We're going to just focus on our awareness of where we are. So it's just a mindfulness practice, being aware of anything that's going on within you and around you. There is no right or wrong way to do this. If you find that your mind is jumping and flipping and going crazy, that's fine. Just watch it. Just observe that you have a crazy monkey mind today. And eventually, when you keep practicing 5 minutes a day to find some quiet time, then you will be able to start slowing down that mind and being a little bit more mindful of what thoughts are going on and how you can quieten some of them down. So let's practice today. We'll just find a comfortable seat. Maybe you want to lie down if you don't like sitting. Maybe you want to sit against a wall, up on a cushion, and then close down the eyes. So I want you to breathe in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, I want you to feel your belly and chest rising and then falling on the exhale. I want you to notice where you're connected to the earth. So whether it be through the sit bones, through the legs, maybe the whole back of the body is touching. Simply be aware of the mat or the floor beneath you. And with each exhale, feel the body sinking a little bit further into your position. Resting, settling, slowing. Let the shoulders and neck relax. Let the whole body release of any tension, whether it be in the fingers, the feet, the lower back, all releasing and softening. I want you to notice the sounds that you can hear around you, whether it be children playing, maybe a TV on in the background, maybe sounds from the road, maybe birds in the trees, wind, the ocean. Whatever sounds that you can hear around you, just tune into them. Notice them, letting your mind drift from one sound to another. Notice the temperature of the room or the space that you're in. Is there a cool breeze? Is the air still? Simply noticing how the outside of your body feels. Noticing the clothing that you're wearing. Is it holding tight in any particular places? Resisting the urge to change or readjust, simply observe, noticing, not getting involved. And then I'd like you to check in with the physical body now. Are there any parts of you that are feeling tight or tense? Any aches or pains? Any sickness? If there is any tension, I want you to breathe into that space. Imagine it expanding on the inhale. And then slowly softening on the exhale. And then I'd like you to check in with your emotions. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling tired or bored? Maybe stressed, maybe sad, maybe angry. What is going on for you? Just notice. Don't get caught up in the thoughts around that feeling, so not thinking about why, just noticing the emotion. Noticing where you feel it in the body. So stress is often held in the neck and shoulders. We often feel sadness in the heart, in the belly, anxiety in the belly. If it's stress or worry around money, we often feel it in the lower back. All these different places that we can feel emotion, even though we often think of it as a mind thing, that it's something that happens in the mind, it's very much something that occurs in the body as well. We need to breathe into that space, wherever you can feel those emotions that you'd like to let go. And then slowly exhale. And imagine the emotion drifting off with the breeze like a balloon would. With each exhale, letting it go a little bit more. until your body starts to feel lighter and lighter, free of any tension and unwanted emotions. And then once again, bring your awareness back to your position in the room, the space that you're occupying, the position of your body, the sounds around you. And finally, the breath, noticing again how you inhale and the chest rises and you exhale and the chest falls. And then when you're ready, slowly start to open the eyes. We wiggle the fingers and the toes, maybe stretch out through the back. So this is a really beautiful little practice that you can do anywhere and anytime. So you may notice, I don't know if you can hear them, I've got children singing in the background. I'm currently playing with a young girl that I have that comes and looks after them a couple of times a week just so that I can get some filming done. I love that I can hear them in the background. I love that this is my practice, but also my life, that the two aren't separate. It doesn't need to be that you have to meditate in complete silence. It doesn't mean that you need to go on a retreat to be able to look after yourself really well. These are practices that we need to stop putting off until that day when everything is going to be perfect and right. These are practices that will help us daily. And honestly, 5 minutes is all that it takes. If you can give yourself 5 minutes, and I like to say, give this seated or lying, focused mindfulness meditation a go. But if you're not ready for that, go for the walking meditation. Practice some yoga and really try and stay present. Even just sitting with a cup of tea and only doing that, nothing else. No conversations, no phones, no books, just enjoying every last drop of that cup of tea. That sort of mindfulness in your day is going to help get rid of the stress, make you focus more, so you'll be able to really focus on what it is you want to do, because it sort of quietens everything down. And in that quiet, you'll be able to really connect with who you are and what it is that you really want to do today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. I hope that this little practice helps you. I hope that it helps to make your days as a mum a little bit less stressful, less overwhelming. So I hope this video helps you. I'd love to know how you go. Give one of these little practices a try, maybe this one that we've done today, and leave me a comment. Let me know how you felt, whether your monkey mind started playing up even louder when you got quiet, and how you feel about this whole meditation thing. If you'd like more of this stuff, so more meditations, more yoga practices, more mindfulness, all of these techniques applied to our motherhood journey, I'd love for you to join me in my online studio. So I've got things for pregnancy, early postpartum, so those few days and weeks after you've had a baby, and also into your motherhood journey. How to feel good in your body, really work on the mindset stuff that is usually the most challenging part of it all, and how to really enjoy this motherhood gig. I'd love for you to join me. Jump over to my website. You can start your free 30-day trial at any time, and I hope that we can connect soon. Namaste.